I'll never forget the feeling of frustration that I had the first time I was reading through the book of Exodus. I mean, I was dead set convinced that those Israelites were the most frustrating, stubborn, spoiled, forgetful people ever. I mean, seriously, like God had just performed some of the most amazing miracles over and over and over to free them from their captivity. God's there showing them, I am here, I am for you, I will take care of you, I have a plan, a purpose. And the next hard situation they come to face, they start crying and wailing and, oh, God's abandoned us, oh, we should have stayed in Egypt. Like seriously, they've just crossed the Red Sea. They've witnessed the sea just split and 2 million plus people walked across on dry sand. Yet only a few days later, they're crying and complaining again. Oh, God's abandoned us. Why? Well, we don't have water right now. I used to view them this way all up to the point where I realized that they actually never had a Bible. See, they didn't have a book that documented the history of how God has never turned his back on his children. All they had to go on was past experience. And when you're in the heat of a hard time, when you're in the center of a disaster, it's not natural for your mind to flee back to all the happy days, but rather you're consumed with the fear and the difficulty and the challenges that today presents. And so yes, God did amazing stuff, but right now, my child is about to pass out from thirst. See, being a pastor in ministry, you don't enter ministry to get rich. Which means whenever that time of the month comes with all the bills rocking up in the letterbox, it's a time where I freak out. And you look at the dollar bills in your account and you look at how many dollars the bills are, and you just realize even if we stop spending money completely, we still can't pay them. And so I start to worry. I have a tendency to panic about these situations, but something I have found in my life to be true is that panic is actually less and less the more and more I spend time in the Bible, because every day I was able to read a book that documented how God has always come through for his people, a book that tells me that God knows the number of hairs on my head, a book that tells me that if I put God first, he'll take care of my needs. In the moment, it's so easy to lose faith. In the moment, it's so easy to fear. I think the Bible is this amazing gift that God has blessed us with to be able to take us out of the dark stresses that we're facing today, to remember that we don't actually have to worry, because God is a God who's been there for us time and time again, and I believe it will do the same for you.